whom I respect, the lecturer in business English, namely Mr. Citras Bis, as well as friend. Now I will present a scientific paper entitled Synergicity of Bank Indonesia and the Ministry of Religion in Sharia Economic Education through optimizing the role of Masku. The presence of a very responsive Sharia economy system in addition to being an alternative between the capitalist system and socialism also carries a divine mission that is very in line with humanistic values, khilafah. Not only that, the Sharia economy system also brings the values of tazkiyah, holiness, away from things that are forbidden, both to objects, purchase, and to their output. Everything must lead to the framework of the Limardatillah. Sharia economic as part of Muamalah Fiqh aims to provide a framework of guidelines in order to build a life that is in accordance with Islamic law, namely the creation of welfare and safety in the world and the hereafter. In Ibn Khaldun's view, success is the root of respected power. Strong power is not created without being supported by a strong economic construction. A strong economic is not born unless the authorities carry out development, and development is only in vain if it is not accompanied by equity and justice within the framework of Sharia. To realize the implementation of a Sharia economic system that upholds the welfare of the common people and can achieve the glory as described by Ibn Khaldun above. It is necessary to have comprehensive socialization and education about Sharia economy. This education is very important in order to provide a comprehensive understanding to the community. Intense education and socialization of Sharia economic has so far been limited to enlightened people such as academics, students, media, economic observers, and practitioners of banking and other financial institutions. The socialization of Sharia economy that has been carried out so far has also focused on financial institutions only, while the aspects of morality, character, and science in a complete economy have not been fully implemented. This lack of comprehensive Islamic economic education and socialization has resulted in the economic activities of most Indonesians, especially Muslims, who do not have social norms, morals, and justice taught by Islam. The prevalence of fraudulent practice in the market, hoarding of food, and the practice of loan shark under the guise of cooperatives are still happening in Indonesia. These events are the result of the implementation of the capitalist economic system that has taken root in Indonesia. Capitalism makes people's economic activities oriented toward personal interest and satisfaction, so that people tend to justify all men to get the highest satisfaction. The lack of public understanding of Islamic economics can also be seen from the development of community participation in utilizing Islamic financial institutions in their economic activities. Another factor that causes the low level of public participation in utilizing Islamic financial institutions as partners in economic activities is the different views among various groups of pupils about Islamic financial institutions. The rampant development and growth of Islamic banks is seen as cynical by some circles. Even among Muslims themselves, some Muslim scientists have even criticized Islamic banking. They argue that Islamic banks in carrying out their transactions actually contradict the concept. In other words, against the spirit of Sharia. It was questioned whether the implementation of the business activities of this Islamic bank, which incidentally intends to avoid interest collection and intends to share the risk together, has it indeed been held in accordance with this purpose, or has it been implemented in practice just a mere replacement of terms? The difference in the views of these Muslim scientists were finally swallowed up by the public, so that a negative impression and apathy among the public toward Islamic financial institutions, especially banking, arose. Bank Indonesia as a government delegation has formulated a grand strategy for development of the Sharia banking market as a comprehensive market development that covers various concrete programs that have been and will be implemented as an implementation step of the grand strategy of developing the Sharia banking financial market. One of them is a new communication strategy that positions Islamic banking through socialization and public education more broadly and efficiently through various means of direct and indirect communication, print, electronic, online, or website, and media. Implementation of the Sharia banking communication program by Bank Indonesia to the public as evidenced by conducting dialogues with Sharia banking stakeholders, Islamic bank managers, industry or entrepreneur association, local governments, academics, media, economic observers, and 28 banking community organizations, which are packaged in Bank Indonesia Education and Socialization Improvement Program in 2012. Specifically for the academic and ulama segment, education was also carried out through training for trainers in various regions. All of this is to introduce and harmonize views on Islamic banking as well as to facilitate Islamic banks to improve service and ensure product innovation to job creation. Through this training for trainers program, polls, promotion, and socialization of financial institutions, especially banking and their financial products to scholars and can be carried out. Thus, Bank Indonesia can provide education and promotion to the ulama through its program, which is then refined by various policies and instruction by the Ministry of Religion to all administrators of the mosque. Property conceal to take advantage of various mosque activities and educating the public about Sharia economy, so that the ulama have the means to redistribute knowledge of Sharia economy to the community. Mosque overview. In the time of the Prophet Muhammad SAW and in the aftermath, the mosque became the center of the Muslim in the field of government, which includes ideology, political economy, social justice, and military. According to Ahmad Sutarmadi, the mosque does not only have a role and function as a place of worship for its congregation. The mosque has a broader mission covering the fields of religious education and knowledge, the field of improving social relations for the congregation, and improving the economy of the congregation according to the available local potential. Indonesian Bank Review. Bank Indonesia is the central bank which was established on July 1, 1828. 1828 under the name the Japase Bank during the Dutch Indies government with the aim of printing and circulating currency. Then in 1900 1953, after Indonesia is independence through the Basic Law of Bank Indonesia, it was stipulated that the establishment of Bank Indonesia replaced the Japase Bank as the central bank by carrying out their main tasks in the fields of monetary, banking, and payment and transaction system. Ministry of Religion overviews. The Ministry of Religion is a ministry within the Indonesia government in charge of religious affairs, whose functions are to provide understanding, providing guidance, understanding, practice, and service for religious life, instilling moral appreciation and religious ethics, fostering the quality of religious education, fostering the quality of organizing the pilgrimage, empowering religious people and religious institutions, fostering religious harmony, instilling harmony in religious understanding with Indonesian national insight. Next, overview of past studies. In the research of Muhammad Sairozi, the title is Optimizing the Role of Mosque in Community-Based Islamic Educational Case Study at Baitul Mutakin Mosque, Kembang Arum Village, West Semarang, with the aim of knowing how big the role of Baitul Mutakin Mosque in Bunga Arum Village is in providing Islamic educational to the community. This research is included in the type of research field research using case studies to obtain complete that. This study used a qualitative approach with data collection method through interviews, observation, and documentation. The result of this study indicate the role of educational carried out at the Baitul Mutakin Masjid Study Majelis Taklim TPA Corporative Masjid. There is a significance of the intelligence of the people of Kembang Arum Village, West Semarang, both in the fields of educational social care. Implementation of optimizing the role of mosques in providing Syariah economic education to the community. Kajian majelis taklim, Friday sermon, commemoration of Islamic holidays. Next, conclusion. Number one, the lack of comprehensive and cross-case socialization as well as different views and society are one of the main factors in developing the Islamic economy, especially Islamic financial institution. And two, the complete knowledge that has been obtained by the ulama and missionaries form the training for trainers, as well as their understanding in the field of amalah fikih can be disseminated back to the community through mosque activities, such as assemblies of taklim and regular recitation, madrasah, and Friday sermons. Thank you for all. Wassalamualaikum.